Thank you, Chairman. First question I have, Mrs. Stryber. If one of the problems that the CPSIA tried to resolve was lead in toys from overseas manufacturing, does it make sense to you that most of the laboratories that can do your testing are overseas?
It doesn't. That's a little ironic, isn't it? And that's where some of the most cost-effective testing goes to. But, I have people that order things for a specific occasion, and with my time frame to get things done between, family issues and everything else, and then you're tacking on another 2 weeks to get us shipped to China to have them tested when, maybe the clip originated from China 6 months ago, and I have the testing that says it's good, so I'm sending it back. I mean, it's sort of an Alice fell down the rabbit hole sort of situation, really. So yeah, I mean, I won't be sending it to China, but I quite frankly won't be sending it anywhere because I can't afford it. It's almost
not affordable to do it.
Right.
Thank you, Ms. Lang. The Food and Drug Administration has manufacturing guidelines that accept certain food additives and chemicals to be generally recognized as safe. Would a similar, generally recognized as not having any lead content standard be useful to your business in the implementation of the CSPIA?
I think it would probably be useful if it were written into the law, or if it were. The thing that I'm afraid of is that the 50 state attorney generals are each deputized to go after businesses. I sell in every state, and so I would hate to not know if somebody's going to come after me for my product. I would need something more cut and dry. I think it would need to be more set in stone than just a wavy guideline.
Okay, thank you. Mr. McCubbin, in your opinion, has the Commission provided sufficient guidance to industry on how to implement this CPSI?
No, it has not. I think that's a lot of the problem is the confusion that all companies have as to what the guidelines are. And, our customers, as Ms. Fallon mentioned, you've got Dillard's, you've got Nordstrom, you've got Kohl's, we got Kmart, we got Payless. They all interpret it differently. And so, as I said, we're going forth with that the stay is good for the socks, but let's just say Kmart says no, but it's the law, and you have to abide by the law. Forget the stay. So we'd have to test the products for Kmart. So, it's very confusing.
Just a follow-up. How will your firm ensure that suppliers meet the certification requirements of the Act?
Is that addressed to me?
Yes, please.
Okay. Say that again. I'm sorry.
How will your firm ensure that suppliers meet the certification requirements of the Act?
Well, we actually have the products tested over in Asia. After they're made, they have to be sent off, and then as I said, you might have a children's tight that has 6 different colors in it at $40 a color. It gets tested for $240. The whole section of tights for Kmart, I got 49 pegs. Now, do a quick math on that. That's very expensive just for that one run. So they'll tell us that it's passed. They'll send us the certificate, and and that we're trusting that it's accurate.
Seems like this act's been a good economic stimulus for China.
It's been good for the testing labs. Let me say that.
Mr. Vitone, do you have in terms of numbers, do you have an estimate of the total number of employee hours devoted to the implementation of this, rather than more productive work associated with growing the swimways business?
It would be hard to count them all up, but it's been thousands upon thousands of hours just spent on complying with this act. It touches everybody in the company, so everybody has to deal with it, from the art department to the product development department to the finance department to sales. Everybody has been having to work to comply with this act, and with the tracking labels, and that brings in IT, and then all of our manufacturers in China. So it's hard to put a number on it.
It's pretty fair to say, though, it's had a pretty significant negative impact on productivity.
Absolutely.
Efficiency.
One of the points in my written testimony is that all of the time that was spent on complying with this could have been spent on us growing our business.
Very good.